Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and give it up for the utterly fantastic Mr. Mark Rivlin! Whoa, hello everybody. Fuck me, you've lost weight. Anyway, yeah, so, I've been going, last week, yeah, I have to go to AA meetings, right? Some new stuff tonight, yeah. AA meeting, went to an AA meeting, had a terrible accident. Fell down 12 steps. There you go, yeah. Yeah. And anyway, I've got a part-time job in a bowling alley. I'm temping. And my wife, my dear wife, right, 36 years yet, my dear wife, she's landed an amazing job. Yeah. She is now the CEO of Tampax. Yay. Well, she had to pull a few strings. Yeah. So my younger lad said, "Dad, do you want to join our street gang?" I said, "Yeah, I'll give it a stab." And I've stopped taking my suit to the dry cleaner because the alcoholic one does it better. Think about it, yeah. Just downstairs before, yeah. I said, "Can I have a lemonade, please?" He said, "Still lemonade?" I said, "Yeah, I haven't changed my mind." No, it's all true. Anyway, I went to see the doctor about my prostate. I got the thumbs up. Yes, I witnessed a burglary in Greg's. Yeah, still took the rap. Yeah, and I don't know why. I mean, it's really, really unfair. It is true. It is absolutely true. This one's a real groaner. It's absolutely true. I did steal a can of bloody, I can't remember the joke now. I did steal a can of sponge pudding, but there was no need to take me into custody. How about that? Yeah. Anyway, should we lighten the mood a bit? Suicide bombers. Yeah, what makes them tick? And I missed the live coverage of the World Hairdressing Championships, but I managed to catch the highlights. And yeah, I'm no good at crosswords, but I'm not too down. And I got an extra 3 months on my storage facility. Yeah, I could hardly contain myself. I left my dentures at the opera, but fortunately I had a falsetto. Cars that fail their MOT, don't get me started. Yeah. Yeah. Any chess players in tonight? Woo! Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I play chess for Hackney in the London League. Woo, yeah. Woo. And I had a game last week and I won. I won the match, yeah. And then I had sex with my opponent. I was all above board. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, they say you are what you eat, but I'm no pussy. Yeah, that one leaves a bad taste, I know, yeah. No, the doctor, the lovely doctor from Swansea, he's an anaesthetist. You know, well, my sister's daughter, you know, she's like you, she puts people to sleep for an operation. So I've got a niece that is. Okay, fair enough, yeah. Well, what about the gentleman who was hedge fund, is that right, hedge fund? Yeah. Do you live in Bushy? Hey. Yeah. Anyway, no, seriously, my greatest achievement in life, my greatest achievement, folks, yeah, was getting to the top of Everest. Woo! Yeah, it's no mean feat running the UK's biggest double glazing company. Well, yeah. Anyway, my mother, she was a very strange, she'd be good in this place, very strange woman. She was a medium, and my father was an extra large. My father was extraordinary. I always thought my father was a plumber, but it turned out he was a bank copper. Okay, actually, my dad died about 30 odd years ago, but anyway, the interesting thing was he was a chef, right, and he was epileptic. He made a mean seizure salad. Yeah. Anyway, I was in a care home. I did a gig in a care home last week. I'll be going there soon myself. And I did a gig there, and I think the residents enjoyed it because they were all pissing themselves. And there were 3 of them at the end. The wheelchairs. There were 3 of them at the end there. And said, "Have your autograph, please?" I said, "Yeah, God, it's really sweet. You know, old ladies there, you know. But it's really difficult writing an autograph on a colostomy bag. But, you know. Okay, fine. That's fine. Anyway, we've got a French electrician. He's called Serge. Yeah, and his father was in the Resistance. Yes, exactly. We got a Romanian travel agent. Yeah, very good if you want to book a rest. There we go. This is more like it, isn't it? Listen, I don't get paid for doing these jokes, but I've been offered big money to stop. Anyway, we've got a Mexican carpet fitter, and he does the Andalay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We got a Swedish courier. Well, he's okay, but if you're not in, he just takes to Stockholm. And talking of Sweden, what about that? The lyricist and the musician of ABBA, Bjorn, his name, wasn't it? Bjorn. Is that right? The guy from ABBA. Yeah, Bjorn. Well. Apparently, this mate of mine told me, he was up in court, and the judge said to him, do you plead guilty? He said, I do, okay. Sure. What about Robbie Williams? He stopped using King's Cross Station. He's Loving Angel instead. There we go. What about Elton John? Yeah, you want to hear the joke about Elton John? Yeah. Oh, it's a little bit funny. Elton John, he loves a salad, you know. Well, he's a rocket man. You love them, don't you? Anyway, should we do a little bit edgy ones? You like the edgy ones? Yeah. Okay. Well, you asked for this, all right. Yeah. So, anyway, I went to the doctor's last week and I said, I can't stop eating polo mints. He says, you've got a mental health problem. He said, I can't see you now. Come back after 8. Yeah. Anyway, I like picking up blokes on building sites. Yeah, no, it's true, yeah. That's why they call me a jack off all trades. I went up to the foreman, I said, would you like a hand job? He said, not on my watch. Okay, I met my wife in a slaughterhouse. She was a stunner. She said to me last week, she said, well, I'm nearly 70, you know, and she's 60, you know. She said, let's spice it up in the bedroom. Let's play doctors and patients. So I put her on a trolley and left her in the hall for 2 hours. The wife, she said to me, why don't you grow a beard? And I said, we don't have to do everything together. Didn't go down very well, I can tell you. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to tell you a little joke now. It's not my joke, it was a joke about, well, he's a wonderful guy on the circuit. He doesn't gig much, but it's a great joke, so I'm going to give him the credit because it's his fucking joke. Yeah, he said, when I was growing up in Perth, in Western Australia, my father used to... Great jokes. My father used to say, always get him first. So at the age of 9, I abused my uncle. It's a great joke. Tom Murphy's joke, yeah. He's given me permission, so obviously I've given him the credit and all that. He's got another one as well. I don't know why I'm giving him it, but whatever. Anyway, he's got another one. He said, sad news, my mother-in-law was eaten by a great white shark, and I gave it the term great. Okay, fine. Okay, so we're back to me now. Sad news. Oh. King Kong's ill. Oh. But Godzilla. Oh. Thank you. Yeah, sad news. Oh. Yeah, the wife's left me. Oh. Well, that's actually not sad news, but for the purpose of the... Anyway, the wife's left me. Oh. And she's taken the remote control. Oh. No woman, no sky. But I can still watch the cricket, no problem at all. I don't need sky. I can still watch the cricket. Went down the local crematorium, got to see the Ashes. Oh, yeah. Anyway, my younger lad said, Dad, can my friend join us on the Mediterranean... No, not the Mediterranean, the lovely, wonderful place we've got off the French coast. Of course he can! Yes, it's a good one, isn't it? Yeah, anyway, my older lad, now he's... Well, no, actually, I better not talk about the older lad at the moment. Let's move on to something else. Anyway, so I saw this, I went to see... oh no, let's have this one, yeah. Did you know that the director of Pulp Fiction can't go camping? No. Tenting Quarantino. Oh, all that bloody thing, all of that for that. I mean, look, mate, look, I'll tell you, look, there's no point in me writing these jokes if you're not going to laugh. Is it really? Yeah? Anyway, it's funny, isn't it? Life is funny, isn't it? First, if you want to get Wi-Fi on a train, right, first of all, you've got to go online. Okay. You can have it that way if you want. Anyone like ironing?
No.
You don't like ironing? I love ironing, mate. Are you going to crease yourselves on some of these? They're all off the cuff. Yeah. They held me, you know, I'm held in high esteem. Okay, yeah, I'm held in high esteem. I wrote all those ironing jokes when I was living at Hanger Lane. Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah. Any football fans in tonight? Yeah. Okay. Actually, what about David Beckham? Yeah. United.
Oh.
Don't you read the bloody news? David Beckham's. No, see, you don't read the news, Mike. Do you want to hear the 986,000 joke, eh? Yeah, 986,000 views. This joke, right? 986,000 views on Instagram. Yeah. I'm opening a fish and chip shop in Brunei. Gonna call it Salt and Vinegar. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mark Rivlin. Thank you so much.